What's up, gang? We're back with more X-Men Next Dimension tech. If you didn't know, whiffing moves in this game is really important. One, it builds you meter. So whiffing any buttons, right, will build you meter. Specials and normal buttons. So specials build you more, um, and buttons build you, just a little bit less. You do not build any meter by whiffing normals in the air, but you do build it by using specials, and you do not miss it for whiffing grabs. So there you go. Think third strike, really important way to sort of keep meter, especially since meter is so incredibly valuable in this game. 2 meters is enough to kill like nearly any character with a lot of with the know-how and some CCR. So that's the number one reason why you're going to want to be whiffing moves. The second is to take advantage of a system mechanic, probably an unintended system mechanic, off of a trip stun. Right, so that's a trip stun. A lot of characters sort of have these moves where you can sort of blow back your opponent. Normally, you should not, like, the game will not allow you to continue your combo, even though they're clearly in hit stun. Mystique is reeling. Cyclops' level 3 is incredibly fast, and it doesn't hit. Same with his level 2. Just doesn't hit. Now, there's a way around that, and I'm not sure why this works. I have a guess, but here we go. Let's just do Cyclops' 1-1-2-1, which creates that same trip stun state. 2-2, right? So we whiffed the first two, that first hit, that gut punch, but the elbow connects. It's because we whiffed that first move. Another example. Whoop. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this. So 1-1-2-1, forward 4-4. If we let her fall, that's not a good example. This is a better example. Yeah, the jumping 2 connects. So here's like an example of a combo you could do if you felt like it. 1-1-2-1 into 2-2 into back 2-1, and then you literally just continue that forever. This is actually an infinite 1-1-2-1 if you can align yourself appropriately on Mystique. She has an odd hitbox sometimes. Right? So that's an infinite. It's also an infinite just to do back 2-1 forever. Unless the hit misses. Unless you get unaligned or they hit a wall. I don't know why this works. I think, I have a guess. I think it's because in this game, when you get hit, the computer says every hit in a string that is allowed after this hit should also connect. So, like, for example, for OTG instances, if you hit with that initial jab down here, right? So if you do, let's do this. I think the game says if you get hit with that initial jab, the rest of the hits are kosher. They're all good to go. Take damage. But I think for whatever reason, this causes, like, there's like a lingering hitbox in the front. And if you breach that hitbox fast enough, you're able to trick the game, or the game just says, you hit me, but not really, right? You're in trip stun. You hit me. So, yeah, the rest of the hits work, even though you didn't. I don't have a good answer. I don't have a good reason for why this works, but it does. And you can use it to continue combos that you should not normally be able to, right? Right, you can't do that over and over. You can't do that specific string. But 1-1-2-1 into jumping, into a whiffed jump 1-2. Let's do this again. This is an infinite. There you go. That's an infinite. The other instance of whiffing moves. In this game, you are not allowed to land a jump in and then use a super. So she's clearly reeling. Oh, his level 4 is interesting. So the move that didn't actually combo. His move only does 38, or his level 4 does 38 hits. Let's do level 3. So she blocks. You're not allowed to do this, and I'm not entirely sure why. But the game just says if you have landed a jump in, you cannot immediately super. So whatever. We are just going to whiff. And what I mean by that is, well, if you whiff a move in your air chain, or it doesn't come out and you hit the ground, the game will allow the next hit to combo. So let's do this with 111. Boop. So we comboed there. Just to show you again. So we missed that little elbow. And there you go. This is why whiffing is so important in this game. It opens up combo routes that I would assume are not developer intended. Like, this is so absurd. I can't imagine that they meant for that to happen. Okay, come on, Cyclops. Right? Like this, that's not intended. Mystique is a funny hitbox, but yeah, it opens up new opportunities, new combo routes, and allows for a lot more juice, allows a lot more stuff, a lot more shenanigans, a lot more craziness in this game. Once you know that trip stuns are not actually just they don't actually just give you crazy frame advantage. The gates that sort of block you from doing this stuff, like that shouldn't combo. That last little bit shouldn't combo. They remove the gates on those combos. So there you go. That is it. That's why whiffing is so important. Building meter, continuing combos that you shouldn't be allowed to. There you go, gang. See ya.